Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news. It's not super huge news, but it's news nonetheless, and I figured I would go over it here on my channel. So Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is finally available for pre-download on Xbox One, and before everyone's panties get in a bunch, I'm sure it's going to be coming to PlayStation and PC relatively soon, but of course we know Microsoft has exclusive deals with Activision, therefore they're going to get stuff for Call of Duty early. We used to think, hey, that means they get the DLC early, but now it also means apparently we get the pre-downloads a bit early. Now what this means is basically you can go ahead and you can download Advanced Warfare onto your Xbox One, and so when it actually comes out on November 3rd, if you get the Day Zero edition, then you guys can go ahead and start playing right then without having to, start downloading it then and having to wait to be able to play it and all that kind of bad stuff. So if you guys want to find this, all you really need to do is go to your Xbox dashboard here on your Xbox One, go over to the store, and you're going to find an advertisement for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You click on that, it's going to show you the two different ones you guys can get. We can get the Advanced Warfare Day Zero edition, or we can go ahead and get the Advanced Warfare Digital Pro edition, which is basically everything that comes with the Day Zero edition, but it also includes a season pass in there. So for this video, I went to the Day Zero edition, and it's going to bring you to this screen. We're going to see it. It's going to be a standard $60 game. It's going to come with all the bonuses that you get with the Day Zero edition, including the pre-order stuff, which is going to allow you to have like the advanced arsenal and all that crazy stuff. But I think a really important thing for us to look at is over here on the right hand side of the screen, this tiny little text. Let's open that up and make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Xbox One game expected to release on November 3rd, 2014. You may download the game from Xbox Live before then, but it will not be playable until 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 3:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the release date. So, of course, Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Time, there's 3 hours between the two of them. I'm in Eastern. Pacific is like over in California on the West Coast. So, it's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. It really depends on how you look at it. So, traditionally, when I go buy like a Call of Duty game or any kind of game out there in general, I just go to my local Walmart. It's 5 minutes away. There's usually not that big of a line. I get in there, I get my game, I get home. I'm usually back home by about 12:30-ish, and I would just pop the game into my Xbox, and I'm ready to play it, and I'm going, right? That's not going to be the case with Advanced Warfare, though, if I'm going to be getting it on the Xbox One, whether I download it digitally or if I get it in person, because on the Xbox One, you have to install every game you want to play, and I still don't understand why that is, but you have to install every game until it puts itself in kind of a playable state, which is really kind of confusing for me. So I'm not sure which one is actually better. I really don't know. Is it better for me just to go pick up the game at midnight if I live on the East Coast, and then just go home, start installing the game, and try playing it? Or is it better for me to pre-download the entire game and then have the game ready to play at 3 a.m.? I really don't know. A lot of people like to do the midnight release stuff. I would assume that if you can go buy a physical copy of the game at midnight, and if you can get home before probably 1 a.m. or so, you can start downloading the game then. You'll probably be able to play well before 3 a.m. So I think if you live on the East Coast, it's actually kind of better for you not to digitally download this game and rather just go ahead and get the game at midnight. But then again, if you're younger and you don't have a vehicle, you don't have a way to get to the midnight release, of course, getting the digital Day Zero edition would be a lot better than, of course, going out there and trying to find a way to get to the midnight release and missing school or missing work, whatever it is you gotta do. If getting to the midnight release is kind of an issue for you, then maybe this digital download is actually a perfect thing for you. On the other end of the spectrum, you got people all the way over there from the UK, which, God, I don't know how this is supposed to work outside of America. Do they still have the exact same release date as everybody else? Because if so, then they're gonna have to go ahead and wait until 8 a.m. on release day rather than midnight as compared to other people, because I know people over in the UK are 5 hours ahead of me, and I'm in Eastern Time, and I'm 3 hours ahead of people on Pacific Time. So that means Pacific Time and UK time, there's an 8-hour difference there, and that's kind of crazy. So I don't know how that's supposed to work for people outside of the United States. I really don't, but all you really have is this information that I'm showing you guys here on the screen about the digital downloads of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Another thing we should kind of point out is it's kind of a hefty file size. It really is. So once you fully install Advanced Warfare, once you fully do the pre-download of Advanced Warfare onto your Xbox One, it is going to be roughly 46 gigabytes, which is pretty giant. And to kind of put that into perspective, Call of Duty Ghost was about 40 gigabytes, which is still pretty big, but 46 of course is bigger. And to put that into even more perspective, Battlefield 4 was roughly 34 gigabytes on the stock version. So the stock version of Advanced Warfare is pretty hefty. I don't remember the exact numbers, but my Battlefield 4, which I have all the expansions downloaded onto my Xbox One, takes up like 45 gigabytes total or so. So Battlefield 4 with all the expansions is not as big as Advanced Warfare with only the stock game, which is pretty crazy to me. What is going to be on that disc, we really don't know. Of course, we know for a fact that there is going to be campaign, multiplayer, as well as Exo Survival on the disc. A lot of people are speculating, hey, there's probably going to be a 4th game mode. Sledgehammer's got some tricks up their sleeves. There's probably going to be zombies. A lot of people were speculating about a week or so ago that it's going to be Hellspawn. Then Michael Condrey came out on Twitter saying Hellspawn's not in the game, but at the same time, he said that Hellspawn has no meaning, which means it could mean that the game mode Hellspawn is actually in the game, but it has a different name rather than Hellspawn. It's all confusing. Lots of speculation. Of course, we're probably going to learn more if there is a 4th game mode in Advanced Warfare down the line. Of course, it's only October 10th at the time of me putting up this video, and a lot of things can come out about Advanced Warfare between now and the actual release date. So hopefully we'll find out some more stuff. Hopefully people like me will be able to get the game early, and we'll be able to kind of tell you guys exactly what's on the game, what's going on with it, how that all is going to work. And yeah, we'll end up finding out some stuff soon. We're going to find out some stuff soon. It's that time of the year, man, where the old Call of Duty games are just like, I don't want to play those stupid old Call of Duty games. I want to talk about the new one. And we're all excited about the new one. We just want to find out every little thing we can about it. Oh man, so much news, so much Advanced Warfare news. Well, regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Hope you guys all found it helpful and informative. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And of course, let me know in the comments, what are you guys' thoughts on the pre-download version? Is that a good thing for a lot of people? Once again, I think for people that live on the West Coast, this is like a match made in heaven. This makes it so you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to, leave your house at 11:30 or 11 or 10 or whatever and go stand into a line and wait to be able to get the game or anything like that. You can just pre-download it right now. You can get all the pre-order bonuses and all that great stuff, and you can just start playing at 12:01 of release day, and that just sounds fantastic for people that live on the West Coast. But people like me live on the East Coast, it's like, I don't know how good this is going to be. I'm going to have to wait till 3 a.m. to be able to play, and of course we're going to have to download the thing anyway, so we're probably going to have to wait till at least 1 or 2 a.m. to play anyway. Oh, it's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys plan on getting for Advanced Warfare? What version? What edition? You guys plan on downloading it digitally? Do you guys plan on getting a physical copy at a store? How are you guys going to do this? Let me know about that. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.